Let's get into some things of the things, child. We got some stuff to talk about today, honey. We got some stuff to talk about. Hit that like button if you are new here. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have a great time over here. You meant what you said when you said it. Really be expect, because I'll be understanding y'all sometimes. And when y'all know when I say y'all, you know I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about y'all. It means that all these people that got something to say have been actively involved in the political process in their world. I don't believe it. You ain't gonna come in. Oh, Lord, I'm here, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh, Lord, this thing is getting on my nerves. I am here. Listen, I was on the phone with Royal Caribbean trying to get some stuff straight. And nothing's wrong. You know, you just get on the phone with somebody that just moves slow. I feel like what I was doing shouldn't have taken as long as it took. And so my apologies. I thought that it would, I thought it would be a boom, boom, bam situation. And he wasn't a boom, boom, bam kind of person, okay? He wasn't a boom, boom, bam kind of person. But the good news is we now have 26 rooms booked on this cruise. So we got 26 rooms booked. Y'all know that I personally had a goal of 50. So we are on our way. We are almost halfway to 50, and we still have until November the 28th. Yeah, well, we really have until the ship leave dock. But we have plenty of time for 25 more people to book, or 27 more people to book. So we are up to 23. Did I say 26? I said 23, Tracy. 23 rooms. So that was why I was on the phone booking the 20. That was my sister. So I was booking her room for her. So that's what, I didn't think it was going to take me that long, child. I didn't think it was going to take me that long. Okay. Sorry about that. But we are here now. We are here. Markel, are you cutting up in the chat? I need to call you too, because I got a question I need to ask you, sir. I have a question for you, sir. I was gonna call you this morning, but I'll be trying not to call you too early. I'll be trying to respect the marriage situation, the household, but I'll be thinking to ask you stuff in the morning. What's up, DB? Hey, Brandon. Don is in the house. Hey, Boo. Tracy is here. She said, look, the bar is ready. What's up, The Informed? I just know I don't trust Jamal and lead the show. Oh, you know what? I didn't even put him on my... We're going to start with Jamal, though. Hold on. We're going to start. You better be... Jamal, you better be lucky I ain't had time to do no TikTok today. Baby, I overslept. Baby, when I tell y'all I overslept for work this morning, the way I overslept for work this morning, the way I had to run my ass out this house this morning and get to work, the way that I woke up at 8 o'clock and I'm supposed to be at work at 8:05. Thank God for an understanding boss, because I came running in the building and she was like, calm down. Because I sent her a text. She was like, calm down. You're looking crazy right now. She was like, it's okay. You're here. It's good. Baby, the way. Woo. Anyway, what's up, Tracy? Tracy, well, both my Tracy's are here. Hey, Tiffany Blue, what's going on? Complex, R&D Diva. KDK, Gossip in the Garden, Deborah, Randall, what's going on? Hey, Ronnie, Tawanda, hey, Boo, Tawanda, me, you, and Cheryl need to link up tonight. We need to handle some business. What's up, Chanel? I meant to call you too, child. I meant to call you too, baby. Today has just been a day. What's up, Lovely 31, Auntie Eva? Chuck, what's up? Lovely Nola, Nubian, Miss Baything, Cross Country Cruiser, what's up? What's up? What's up? French Kiss, Mark Hale. Auntie Diva, Quake, what's up? Quake is coming on the cruise with us. Hey, hey. What's up, Diva Law? Nap Queen, New Orleans, what's up, boo? Chuck, Jay, you ain't call me. You know, look, you can call me, but Montrez, I'm almost done, y'all. I'm almost at the bottom. Nubian Mahogany. Den Jennings, hello, I joined last month, finally quit the second live. Can you tell me your live schedule? Yes, I am generally live Monday through Friday around 6:45. So generally at 6:45, I go live Monday through Friday. Weekends, it varies because it just depends on what I have going on the weekend. But during the week, generally 6:45. Sometimes that changes up. You know, if I'm not at work, I may go earlier, but generally it's 6:45. But thank you I'm glad you made it back. And make sure your notifications are on because YouTube does play games with the notifications. So make sure the news, the cruise is leaving out of Miami, Markel. You and Robert need to get on this ship with us. You and Robert need to get on this ship, sir. All right. Don't do that, Chuck. Don't do me. You were 3 hours late for work this morning, baby. Hey, Marcus, what's up, boo? Look, I didn't sleep well last night. I tossed and turned till about 4 o'clock, and I feel like once I finally fell asleep, well, that's a lie. I slept till about 2:30, 2:45, and then I tossed and turned till about 4 o'clock. And I feel like when I went to sleep, my body just went to sleep because I was on the phone with El Teddy ass last night till almost midnight. I blame El Teddy. It's El Teddy's fault that I overslept this morning. Is it the time change, baby? And then yesterday it was hot. Then it snowed. Y'all, Mother Nature, I feel like her and her husband had a fight today. Because yesterday, yeah, if I overslept 3 hours, I just would have took the day off. I'm out. I'm just out. Really be, if that man had you up all night on that phone, just say that. I don't want to be your boo. I don't want you to say your boo name. I was on the phone with El Teddy, and y'all know he is not my boo. I was talking to El Teddy last night. Yesterday it was 85 degrees, and I'm not exaggerating. It was 85 degrees. Literally, I had to turn my air conditioner on yesterday for about 2 hours to cool my house off. Today, it was a fucking snowstorm. The temperatures were 30 degrees. It was a literal, it snowed for probably about 3 hours straight. I was like, what in the entire fuck? Oh, you work from home? Okay, I might not. If I work from home, then yeah, I might not have called child because you work from home, child. Same thing. Auntie Eva said did the same thing in upstate New York. It was 70 yesterday. It snowed today, child. And we had tornado warnings last night. Baby, it's a mess. All right, y'all, let's jump into it because we have the Scene ATL review tonight at 8:30. So let me go ahead. We got to get into it, honey. We got to get into it. I had a whole birthday outfit and now it's too cold. I'm sorry. Not to want to say I prayed that you DMV folks got snow because I'm in Portland. It's wet and cold here. Don't put that on us, Tawanda. Don't put that on us. So okay, before let's just start. Let's just go ahead and start here. Jamal Bryant, come here, please, sir. Sir, come here. Is it the retrograde? It's something. Jamal Bryant, bring your ass down here. Now listen, sir. I know you for your works. I'm from the DC area. I know who you are and who you was up in the Baltimore area. I know, okay? Now, I ain't got no beef with you when it comes to your community outreach and things of that nature. And I was even on your side, you know, with your wife's dress. I've been on your side, sir, okay? But I have a question for you. I have a very serious question for you, sir. How the fuck you gonna end something you didn't start? Now, you made this grand announcement, had a whole press conference yesterday, which didn't need that. You had a whole press conference yesterday to tell white America, because you weren't talking to us. You weren't talking to Black America. You was talking to white America. To tell white America that the boycott fast, the fast of Target is over. Now, let's be clear. You can call the fast off because that was something you was doing with your church. I thought that you was only fasting for Lent last year. I didn't even know the fast, quote unquote, fast was still going on. But as far as the boycott is concerned of Target, sir, who the fuck you think is ending the boycott? Because I'm not. You didn't start it. And even if you did start it, what is the reason why you're ending it? Let's just walk down that road for a minute, y'all. Let's assume Jamal did start the boycott. Why are you ending it? Because Target ain't did shit. Target has lost money. Target has tried to pander to the Black community by throwing a few Black people in some commercials and all that kind of stuff over Christmas. I saw you, Target. I saw all the Black people in your Target commercials over Christmas time. I saw what you was doing. But they haven't changed any of their DEI policies. As a matter of fact, didn't they double down? I remember there was a meeting a few months ago with Al Sharpton and a bunch of other Black people. And basically at the end of the meeting, Target was like, we appreciate y'all time, but we're not going to do nothing different. So even if you started the boycott, why are you ending it? The purpose of a boycott is to win. Now I'm expecting to hear a partnership between what's the name of his church? What's the name of Jamal Bryant's church down there to the Atlanta? I'm expecting to hear an announcement of some sort of partnership between you and Target and some community outreach, urban development bullshit sometime in the next 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 minutes. Okay. Because that's the only thing I could think of as to why you felt like New Birth. Thank you, boo. Thank you, Georgia Peach. That's the only reason why I felt like you thought it was your business to come down here and tell white America that something that you didn't start, you're ending. Sir, that is not how this shit works. Black women started that boycott and Black women will end it if and when we fucking feel like it. But I'm going to be honest with you and tell y'all, if I'm being honest, Target done lost. I can't see me ever really going back to Target. Even if they did make an announcement saying they're going to reverse all of their DEI and they're so sorry and they apologize to the Black community, I have gotten used to not going there. And I used to love me some Target. But not only have I saved money because I don't be up in Target spending all this money I don't need to spend buying shit I don't need to buy. Not only have I saved money, I have found other places to buy my shit. And guess what else I realized? I didn't need as much shit as I was buying from Target. Let's call a thing a thing. Let's call a thing a thing. I was buying a bunch of stuff that I didn't even need to begin with. So yeah, you lost my money. Right, Markel, the damage is done. Like most people that really truly have been boycotting, and I know some people ain't been boycotting Target, but for the people who really truly have been boycotting Target, most of us that I know of, we're not going back. You done lost me. And I know for some people, they might say, well, Target isn't the only company that reversed their DEI. I know that. But I feel like Target was the first and the loudest, and we decided that Target is going to be the example that we set. There it is. And if you don't, and when I say you know I ain't talking about y'all, I'm talking about the people. And if you don't agree with it, then go on over to Target and spend your money. I don't give a... I can't tell nobody how to spend their money. They are supposedly pledging money to the UNCF on HBU and hired some POCs for the corporate office. I'm not shopping there regardless. They still haven't apologized. First of all, and thank you, boo. Thank you, Vintage. First of all, you saying that you're going to add some people to the corporate office. That could be people in the mailroom. That don't mean that you putting them in an office and you're putting them in any sort of position of power. You donating to the UNCF and one HBCU. I bet you was Morehouse. Amazon, it's not impossible, but it would be a lot harder. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. And I know we wasn't really supposed to be supporting Amazon either, but now I don't shop at Amazon as much as I used to. Now that I'm being honest. But I ain't gonna say I stopped. Now I'm gonna tell y'all a lie. So Wanda said, I have some gift cards I might cash in, then continue my boycott. I'm surprised they didn't fix the issues in the right. Because here's the thing: at the end of the day, let's be honest, y'all. Let's really be honest. And I know people ain't gonna like it or agree, but let's be real honest. If Target had come out a month after the boycott and said, y'all, we fucked up. We are so sorry. We are going to go back to what we've been doing. We're going to reverse our DEI. We're going to embrace, our minority business owners. We're going to go back to yada, yada, yada. Let's be clear. We probably would have went on back to Target and we probably would have never even held them accountable. Can we call a thing a thing? Can we have an honest conversation right now? Can we have an honest conversation right now? If Target had come out a month after the boycott, apologized, said they were going to go reverse everything back to what it was before, and said, we're going to do this, and do that, and the other. Let's call a thing a thing. Outside of Tabitha, we probably wouldn't have paid no much more attention to what they were doing with diversity and with minority business owners. We'd have went right on about our business and we'd have went right on back to Target. That's all they had to do. That's all they had to do. But now here we are a year later. Y'all done lost millions of dollars and y'all have lost customers forever. And Jamal Bryant can say what he want to say. So you don't get to cancel something that you didn't start. I'm sorry. I rarely go to Walmart. I mean, when I say rarely, I mean, whew. I can think of 2 times I've been to Walmart in the last year. One time was this summer when I needed a chair. I was going to my cousin's cookout, and she was doing a movie outside, and it was like everybody bring their own chair, and I couldn't find my little outdoor chair. So I went by Walmart and bought me a chair. And then this Christmas, when I was looking for a particular video game for my nephew, I went to Walmart. But then as I was coming out of the parking lot of Walmart, because I went to a Walmart way, I went to the white area because I was like, that's probably where I'm going to find the game, because all the games in the black Walmart's going to be gone. So I drove all the way down to King George, Virginia, and I went to the white Walmart. And I went first thing in the morning. I got there at $30 because I was like, I'm going to be the first one in there to get this damn game. And as I was coming out of the Walmart parking lot, I literally saw a GameStop across the parking lot. So I walked my ass over to the GameStop, and they had the game I was looking for, and it was cheaper. So I walked right back to the Walmart and returned the game. So technically, I shopped at Walmart, but Walmart had their shit back within the hour. I'm just saying. And again, if we're going to call it thing a thing, most of these companies got shit with them. We know that. But Target was the example. And there it is. So there's that, honey. There's that. What else? Now they said over to the Salt Lake City. Them ladies over at Salt Lake City have been put under a gag order. They have been told that they cannot talk to the blogs or fear that they will get fired. I don't know how much I believe that. I mean, it might be true. It might not be true. Also, allegedly, Meredith has released a statement talking of, that she's not coming back. I don't know if this is true or not. Well, we're going to go ahead and read it. Nowadays with AI, I just have to say, I don't know if it's true. I didn't get this off of Meredith's official Instagram, so that's why I'm saying I don't know if this is true, but I did get it from a reliable blogger, somebody that I do get information from that's usually reliable. So let me say this. Allegedly, this is Meredith's statement. Because remember, we read one that was allegedly from Jazzy last week, and I ain't heard nobody else talking about it, so I'm assuming that was fake. Yeah, they said they put a clause in their contract. The only reason why I say I don't think that's true is because fucking Whitney was literally just on a podcast last week telling all the business, drunk as hell. But she may already be fired, so who knows? Maybe she don't have a job no more. I don't know. After much reflection, I have decided to step away from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Being a part of this experience has been an unforgettable chapter filled with growth lessons, and moments that changed me in ways I never anticipated. Excuse me. Over the past several years, I have shared my life, my family, and my journey with all of you. I don't think this is Meredith because it's got a typo in it. I don't think Meredith would put something out with a typo in it. Hold on, let me go to Meredith's page. Let me just go to Meredith's Instagram because I something in my spirit telling me this ain't really her. So let me go on over to her. Let me go on over there. Let me go on over here. Let me see. Meredith Marks. Let me see if it's on her Instagram. Yeah, see, I don't think this is hers because I don't see nothing on her Instagram. And then when I saw that typo, I don't know, because I don't think Meredith would put a typo out. It just, yeah, that sound like, it just sounds generic. I don't see it on her page. And it got a whole typo in it. And I just don't believe that Meredith would put a typo. She would release something. That just ain't her personality to release something with a typo in it. I mean when it's a real easy typo. You know what I'm saying? Right. She too anal for that. So okay, we're gonna wait. We still waiting to hear. But they have started filming. Mary is not filming, but they have started filming the new season. So we'll see. All right, let me go through this before we get to the big stories. Breaking news. Jada Pinkett Smith will be returning. All we know is that she's coming back for at least one episode of the reboot of A Different World as Lena James. Now, let me say this. She's clearly not going to be a series regular because that would have already been announced. But she's filming at least one episode. She posted this. You see Lena James in the back with the Different World logo. So she's at least filming one episode. I know that Kim is coming. The woman who played Kim is coming back, and I think Ron. So I think most of them are going to probably make cameos, and some of them may be coming back as friends of kind of thing. Jennifer Lewis as well. So I'm looking forward to the reboot. Now let me ask y'all a question, and I'm serious. I know what y'all gonna say. Y'all gonna say, "Well, really, we've been waiting." Really, you say this, but then you don't do it. I know that. I'm doing better with my time management. Let's be clear. But with that being said, are y'all interested in me finishing up doing my retro reviews of A Different World so we can get ready for the reboot? Are y'all interested in that? Because I left off right before the season that Dwayne and Whitley hook up. I left off. No, actually, did I leave off at the season where they actually hooked up? The last episode I remember watching was when Whitley went home for Christmas and she was trying to buy the perfect gift for his mother. Okay, y'all are saying no. I see one, but I see no's. Okay, so y'all not interested? Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Maybe I need to do a poll. Because right now it's 2 yeses and it's 2 no's. Tracy said, no, you have enough on your plate. Thank you, boo. I love you. Are y'all interested in doing the reboot, though? Not Quake said no because you had me watching and then you stopped. I did stop. But I gave you a good 2.5 seasons, though. I did give y'all a whole 2.5 seasons. EJ Johnson is not on the docket because what you want me to say? Okay, yes for the okay. Yeah, Quake. I skipped season 1 because who cares about the first season? But I did all of season 2, all of season 3, and I was in season 4. Yeah, Markel, I don't feel like the EJ Johnson conversation is for me to have. And I'm just being honest. I'm just being very honest. I don't think the EJ Johnson conversation is for me. Because Chuck, don't do that. Don't do that. Because I feel like that's an LGBTQ conversation that I just don't feel like I'm qualified to have. I mean, EJ Johnson, I believe, is non-binary. And they say that they are not, that gay men are not attracted to them and they're not attracted to gay men. They explained it. People choose to believe, people choose to understand what they want to understand. And I just don't feel like it's my conversation to have. I feel like that's a conversation you can have on your podcast with your husband. That's how I feel. I feel like that's a conversation y'all can have. Or do a panel. I saw this week's episode, y'all brought in some guests. Maybe bring in a panel of some of your other LGBTQ people. And maybe y'all can have a conversation. I just don't feel like, see, some stuff is not my conversation. That is not my conversation. That is not my conversation. So no, EJ Johnson is not on the docket. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, EJ Johnson did an interview with Carlos King, and they said Carlos asked them about their dating life, and they basically said that they don't date. They're not attracted to gay men, and gay men aren't attracted to them. Here's the thing. Again, not my conversation to have. So y'all can go watch the Carlos interview, and other people have done think pieces. It's just not my conversation to have. Yeah, I don't have nothing. I got nothing. Nothing for that. Okay. Right, Chuck. That's why I'm saying it's not my conversation. Not my conversation. So, yeah. Right. That's what I'm saying. Somebody in the chat asked me, so that's why I was responding. But somebody in the chat asked me, was I going to talk about it? And I was like, no, I'm not going to talk about it because it ain't my conversation to have. Anyway, let's move on. Like I said, we got a lot to cover today. Baby, they say the Jacksons are fighting. They say Janet is mad at Jermaine after they don't watch the screening of this new Michael Jackson biopic. They said that Janet is really pissed off. She feels like, I guess she don't like the things that were said or the things that were depicted in this particular movie. Again, I can't tell nobody how to. I haven't seen the movie, so clearly I can't even have an opinion about what she might be upset about. Maybe she's upset about the way she's portrayed. Maybe she's upset about maybe her relationship with her brother is portrayed a certain way that she's not happy with. Maybe she doesn't like some of the business that was told or wasn't told. I don't know. I don't know. But with that being said, I still don't want to see the movie. Let's be clear. I am not interested in seeing this movie. I know some people are loving it. Some people can't wait for it to come out. I am not interested. You heard she's not in the movie. Now, that would be stupid if she's not in the movie. That would just be dumb if she's not in the movie. How the hell is she not in the movie? Right. Janet and Michael were very close. And now, in later years, they grew apart. But I think that's just the natural progression of things. But they were friends. Yeah, like I said, I'm not interested in seeing the movie. I'm going to stay with the original Jackson 5, An American Family, with Lil Jason Weaver playing Michael Jackson and Cochise from Cooley High playing Joe Jackson and what's my girl? shit. You know who I'm talking about. Tina Turner playing Catherine. Y'all know I don't mean Tina. Angela Bassett. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Yeah, thank you, Lord. You know I couldn't get it out. Angela Bassett. I'm gonna stick with that version. I don't care about nothing else that come on. I don't care about no other version. That's the version I like. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. That's what I want. That's the version I like. I'm excited to see it from a music standpoint. What you mean, a music standpoint? Knowing the history of this family is Jermaine, who was always jealous of Mike. Ooh. Hey, Mr. Larry. Mr. Larry, you new here? Or you just decided to drop down because you had something to say, honey? How you doing, Mr. Larry? Jermaine is low-key. It isn't on social media. Well, Jermaine's shellacked hair ain't low-key. Right. Let Michael and Whitney rest. We don't have nothing else. We don't have no other people we can make movies about. We don't have no other black people we want to make a movie about their life. This new movie is for the new generation. So excited to see what my boys. Okay. Maybe if I had kids. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Seeing the music performances on the big screen. Maybe because I saw it in person. Maybe because I saw Michael Jackson on the big. I don't know. And again, it's to each his own. There's nothing wrong with wanting to see it. You know what I mean? People who want to see it and excited to see it, go for it, boo. Janet been hanging with MAGA Randy, so I love her, but I'm side-eyeing her. True. Right. Can we get a Phyllis Hyman documentary? I don't want a Lufa documentary because they ain't gonna tell the truth. We got that. We got that Lufa documentary, and they still don't want to tell us that man was gay. That man was gay. And I know what y'all gonna say. Really, B? We can't out him. If he never came out here and told us he was gay, then that's not fair. You're right. I respect it. I respect the fact that Lufa never came down here and told us he was gay. I respect that. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to give me a movie about this man's life, then we got to be honest. We got to show the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay? And the good and the bad and the ugly, which means the stuff that he protected. If you're going to do a movie, you're going to do a movie. Y'all show Whitney Houston a crackhead. I'm just saying. We show Richard, Bop Bop Blue Bam, Bop Bam Boom. We show him gay. If we're gonna tell it, we gotta tell it. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna have to do it. If y'all do a Phyllis Hyman movie, y'all gonna show all the ugly side of Phyllis Hyman. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If we're gonna do a movie about somebody's life, we gotta be honest about their life. Because if not, don't do it. Just keep it to yourself. If you're going to just show me all the beautiful, glossy parts of somebody's life, I don't need that. Now, maybe other people want that. I don't want it. I don't want it. Patty just spoke public words to what we already knew. Yeah, Patty ain't... Listen, Patty, she might have said it, but we all was thinking it. I mean... I'm just saying. If you don't know about it, you can't tell it. Somebody know. Somebody know. Listen, what I will say is Lufa had some good people around him that protected him even in death. That I will say. Lufa had some good people around him that protected him even in death. But somebody know. That's all I'm saying. And let me be clear. I don't need a Lufa movie. I'm just saying if we're going to do one. What up, Cruiser Bruiser? That's all I'm saying. If we're going to do one. That's just like the Aretha Franklin one. I like even though I don't like Cynthia Erivo, I like her version of the Aretha Franklin story because it told it. As much as we know, it told it. Yeah. Remember when Mickey Howard did her movie? Hell, the first scene of the movie was Shaka Khan high on the bathroom floor. I said, damn, this how we starting it? We gonna start the movie with Shaka Khan high? I said, well, damn. Really, to be fair, Whitney showed that she was crack. Big Lufa and Little Lufa didn't tell us a show. I got that. But if we're gonna do a movie, we gotta be honest. That's all I'm saying. If we're gonna do a movie on the story of Markel's life, we gotta show that he was a hoe. That Robert tamed him. I'm joking. before Markel cussed me out, I'm joking. I want Amy Winehouse realness. Well, that wasn't no shark either. But right. Anyway, moving right along, child. They already did Lufa. That was a documentary. They talking about a movie. That was a documentary on Lufa. They talking about a movie. Well, the truth is the truth. Markel was for the streets. Yeah. He was. Markel said, I'm screaming. But if nobody's talking, what is there to be honest about is what I'm thinking. Just what did people assume? But that's why I'm saying they don't. So here's what I'm saying, y'all. Then they don't need to do a movie. You hear what I'm saying? My point is, if you're not ready to tell the true story, then don't do the movie. That's all I'm saying. But if you're going to do a movie, I want the truth. I don't want a sugar-coated, glossed over. I want and maybe that's just the historian in me. I love biographies. I love reading people's biographies. I love autobiographies. I love reading about people's life, the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's all I'm saying. Some people might want a glossed over. I don't want the glossed over. So I'm not saying I need a Luther Vandross movie. I'm just saying if you're going to do it, I want the truth. And I believe the truth is that Luther was gay. So do you think Neverland Story should be added with Michael? Ooh, that's a hard one. Ooh. I think if they're going to do it, they need to be honest about the fact that Michael Jackson went through that there was a court case, that whatever, because I didn't follow it like that back then, but whether there was a settlement or however the court case ended, yes, I do think it should be included because that was a part of his life. And that was a big part of the later years in his life. Yeah, I do. Luther never came out. I would love a Wham George Michael movie. Yes. Yep. You know, Luther never came out. Nope, he never did. Shut up, Tracy. But that's why I said we don't need a movie. If the people around him have protected him this long, then we don't need a movie. Let the documentary be the documentary and leave it there. That's my opinion. Yeah. But can someone tell me what was Phyllis Hyman hit songs? Because she don't bring. Oh, Jesus. Nope. I rebuke you. I rebuke all of that. I rebuke all that. Markel, are you serious right now? Markel. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, Markel. Oh, you just hurt my damn feelings. Markel, if you don't take your ass over to your Apple Music and download Phyllis Hyman's greatest hits and leave me the fuck alone right now. You done lost your mother. Hold on. Y'all hold on right now. Y'all give me a minute. Y'all give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me 2, 3, 4 of them. Hold on. Y'all give me a minute. We're not doing that today. I'm not doing that with you. Absolutely not. You check your phone right now, Markel Logan Coleman. You check your phone right now. I just sent you a whole playlist. Go listen to it. What? Jay, what? I'm about to send you the same fucking playlist. Absolutely right now. I sure am. I sure am. I don't have time for these. I don't have time for this with you people. I don't have time for this. Talking about something. I'm with Markel. Well, you got homework too. You got homework too. Markel ain't that damn young. I don't know about Jay. Now, moving right along. My favorite, you know what? And I'm gonna say this and then I'm moving on because we ain't gonna get into no whole. My favorite Phyllis Thomas song is I Refuse to Be Lonely. Ooh, that thing. That thing does it for me. You better be lucky my friend Thais Jackson ain't in the chat today, because Thais Jackson would have fainted. Thais Jackson would have fainted if he knew or heard you somebody say they didn't know who Phyllis Hyman was. Oh, Jesus. Moving right along. Markel, you've given me a whole heart attack tonight. Meet Me on the Moon. Oh, old friend. Living all alone. What's wrong with y'all? But Meet Me on the Moon is a good one too. Oh, that I can't listen. I Refuse to Be Lonely. That thing does it for me. I ain't lying. That thing does it for me. Ooh, that thing does it for me. Okay, moving right along. Who ain't never seen Love? I'm not doing this with y'all today. We got other shit to talk about. I'm not doing this with y'all today. No One Can Love You More. Ooh, that's a good one too, Christopher. Oh, I remember I remember what I was doing the day I found out she died. Barack and Michelle Obama joined the Broadway revival of Proof as co-producers. It's a limited run. It's going to be starring Don Cheadle and Io, and I don't even want to butcher that lady's last name. We're going to come back around to this lawsuit with Pharrell. I don't have time to get into that today, but Pharrell and his business partner, he's accusing Pharrell of cutting him out of royalty, and I think he's suing him for something like $22 million or something crazy like that. The WNBA and Players Union have missed a March deadline without a new collective bargaining agreement. They said that negotiations have stalled and the WNBA season may be canceled. No, Italia, that's not who it is. But that's the first name, but the last name is different. Right, Lady of Virtue? You just saw Love Jones for the first time 3 weeks ago, Cheryl. You know what, Lauren? Lauren, you're right. Lauren said, really be nice. Remember, you didn't know that Rufus was a band. You right. You right. Let he who has not sinned cast the first stone. You right. I just learned Rufus was a band a month ago. You right. I'ma let it go. I'ma let it go. You right. See how sometimes your people need to just check you. Sometimes it be y'all. You right, Lauren. You right. So I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go today. Because you're right. Y'all ain't had to bring that up, though, but okay. Y'all ain't have to do that. You ain't had to bring that shit up. But okay. Never watched Love Jones. You know what? Tracy set up a Discord for me, and I ain't really thought no more about that Discord because I just been busy doing other stuff. But we might have to have a movie night. They say that you can watch movies inside of the Discord. We might have to have a movie night, and I feel like we need to watch Love Jones in Discord. I feel like that's what we need to do. Now, I don't even know how to fucking do that, but I feel like sometime this summer, when I have time, because I don't have the time right now, but sometime this summer, we might have to do a movie night. Because that is a situation. Y'all ain't never seen Chuck, you at Two Brutus? You've never seen Love Jones either? What's wrong with y'all? Thank you, Cheryl. I'm not the only one that didn't know Rufus was a band. Y'all not going. Discord is free. It's no charge for Discord. I just don't know how to use. I don't know nothing about it. But Tracy set one up for me, y'all. So I'm gonna have to play around with it one day. Right now, Cruiser know when I'm listen. Let me just tell y'all something, and then we got to move on. We're gonna close these doors in a minute. Let me tell y'all something. I've really been working on the travel agent stuff, and I've really been working on some stuff. Let's be clear. I got some stuff going on, and I'm trying to get all my ducks in a row and get all my A's and B's equaling C's. So a lot of times I'm coming home and I'm working travel agent stuff and then doing live, and then, so, and Cruiser know, because Cruiser get the play-by-play. But I've been working on some stuff. Next month, we got some stuff coming down the pike next month. Y'all ain't ready for it. Okay, we got something else happening next month. It's gonna be a new opportunity next month, and maybe in May we may have another situation coming on. We got stuff going on around these places, so I'm working. But this summer I might have time to do a movie night. Right now, I can't even commit to it. I can promise you I can't commit to it. I can't commit to another damn thing right now. Ooh, Claudine, that's a good one for a movie night, Claudine. Yup. Claudine is a good one, too. Markel need to get his butt on this ship. Him and Robert. They would have a good time. Y'all would have a good time on the ship. But they ain't ready. They ain't ready. Cruiser said y'all ain't ready for what's coming down the pipe. Now, the people in the group know. Don't say it, y'all. Don't nobody put it in the chat. Don't nobody put it in the chat. The people who are in the travel group, they already know what's coming up next. But don't nobody put it in the chat. Mods, if anybody put it in the chat, delete it. Ooh, The Last Dragon would be a good one to put in there. You are the last dragon. Ooh. Halfpin, you've never seen the movie Claudine? Oh, Jesus. I cannot. Oh, you have. Somebody else hasn't. Okay. Oh, Lord. Who said that's the one with Whoopi? I'm done. I'm not doing this with y'all today. We got other stuff to talk about, and I got to get off of here in about 30 minutes. We got other stuff to talk about. I can't do this with y'all tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight, Satan. Got other stuff to do. Moving right along. Not Whoopi. Now, Dwight Howard. Let's move on over. Oh, after this, we're going to close the doors. We're going to talk about Dwight Howard, then we're going to close the court. Close the doors. Okay. Dwight Howard said that he has never used drugs before. He don't know, like, his wife done came down here tripping, and he don't know nothing about nobody using no drugs. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to let y'all hear the 911 call. You know they done released the 911 call. I'm going to let y'all hear this 911 call, and then I'm going to bring up something in this 911 call. I'm going to let y'all hear it. Let me go over to my TMZ app. So this is Amy Luciani. She didn't call when she called 911 the night that her and Dwight got into this fight. Okay. Child, let me scroll down, honey. All right. Dwight Howard is also being sued by an ex-employee for unpaid wage. We got a whole Dwight Howard. We can do a whole Dwight Howard live at this point. Hold on, let me read this, and then we're going to get to the 911 call. It says there's a whole lot of legal drama in Dwight Howard's life these days. We've learned of former NBA superstars being sued for emotional distress and unpaid wages by someone claiming to be a former assistant. In the midst of recently filing for divorce from his estranged wife, U.S. Weekly was first to break the news. Here are the deets. Terrence Hudson said he's worked for the former NBA pro and Amber as a home security guard, domestic manager, and Dwight's personal assistant from June of 2025 to October of 2025. Terrence says in the docs filed in December that he agreed to $2,000 per week in pay, but claims he only received inconsistent payments totaling $8,173.54. Terrence says he sent a certified letter to Dwight demanding payment, but says the request was declined. He's now asking for $40,702.06, $30,000 for unpaid wages, and $10,000 for emotional distress. Of course, Dwight Howard didn't have no response to that. Okay. All right. Well, let's get to this 911 call, child. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Here's the 911 call. Now, this is Amy Luciani calling 911 on Dwight Howard. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Nope. Hold on. This is Dwight Howard calling 911 on his wife. Okay, so we got both calls. We got the call that he made, and then we got the call that she made. So hold on. Here's the call that they said he made. You know that. Hold on, y'all. We got to add. Hold on. We got to add on TikTok. I mean, Lord, not TikTok. What's this thing? TMZ. Lord, how long is the ad? You can't skip the ad on TMZ. You just got to sit here and watch this long ass ad. Lord, I got to sit here and watch this long ad. Okay, here you go.
Someone stole my jewelry, my wedding ring, my phones, and they left the house.
They stole it from this address, or they're at this address?
They stole it, yes. They stole it from this address, yes, and they left. They was in a black, gray Camaro. It's a female in a gray Camaro.
Okay, when did this happen?
This happened about 11:45, around that time.
Today?
Today.
Okay, but you're not at home, is that correct, sir?
No, ma'am, I had to leave the house to check on my child.
That's okay. So I'm going to have an officer give you a call to help you file that report. Since
yes, ma'am.
You said it's a female subject that took the items?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What's your first and last name?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Sir, what is your first and last name?
My name is Dwight, DWIGHT, last name Howard, HOWARD.
Okay, Mr. Howard, the officer is likely going to call you from a private or restricted number, so just be on the lookout for that. They'll call you here shortly.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay, so that was Dwight Howard. Oh, shoot. So that was Dwight Howard. Now, let's listen to her call.
This is the third time. Whenever he gets upset, he locks me out of our estate. We live in a 35,000 square foot big home. It's Dwight Howard from the Lakers. Anytime he gets upset with me, I come home, the gate's locked. He just did it again. We had an argument. He lost custody of his daughter last night with CPS. He took it out on me, and he went all ballistic. I come home. I try to go back in the gate. He changed the gate code again. I said, Dwight, the police came out here before, and they told you. It is illegal to do this to Miss Howard. This is your wife. I've been here for 15 months. We've been married for 12. You can't do this. They warned him. Stop doing it. He did it again. So I'm locked out. I had to walk all the way through the woods, break in the side gate. I'm quite shocked the neighbors haven't called the police on me yet. It's raining. I'm embarrassed. I'm outside the gate. He locked me out again. I was not going to call, but I'm sick of it. I cannot keep being made to sleep in my car when my husband gets mad because he's a multi-millionaire and he's an NBA star. It's wrong. I want somebody to come out here. I don't know my rights as a wife,
Okay,
but for me to be standing outside is ridiculous.
Ma'am, I have a few questions for you. What's your first and last name?
It's Amber Howard.
Okay, and I'm just going to ask you some questions. Is there any alcohol or drugs involved today?
No, ma'am.
Okay, any weapons?
I mean, what does that mean? Like, do we own them in the house?
Does he have a weapon on him today?
Oh, no, ma'am.
Do you guys have weapons in the house, though?
Oh, for sure, over 1,000. We have a gun room, a very nice gun room, but that's way far away from the house, on the property.
She said they got over 1,000.
Okay, and where are you right now?
I'm standing outside in the rain.
And can you go ahead and give me a description of yourself so officers know who to look for? Are you black, white, Hispanic, or Asian, ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
I'm black. Yes, ma'am. I'm black. I have on blue jeans with a gray hoodie and a gray hat.
Gray hoodie, blue jeans, and black hat. Perfect. Okay, and where is he right now?
I have no clue. Our house literally is huge. I don't know where he's at, but I don't know. I'm sure he's looking at me standing at the gate looking stupid. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Do you have your car with you?
No. Got Uber down.
Okay. All right. Just stay right there for me, and we'll have officers there as soon as possible. Okay. Call us if anything changes.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Okay.
Here's where I'm confusion. You, Amy, I'm talking Amy. First of all, Dwight, why are you acting like you don't know who this lady is? Why are you saying some woman instead of my wife? I know why, because the police are going to say that's a domestic issue. Y'all need to handle that. But okay. Number two, you got on this good internet. Went live inside of a car. I don't know what car. Maybe it was that gray Camaro he said that stole all his stuff. And you proceeded to pull out a cereal box bag full of a white substance and tell us that that is what is ruining your marriage. That it is that it is him, and Sorry, stop.
I didn't get that.
Stop.
Can you try again?
Sorry, stop.
Done.
Ain't nobody called for her. Anyway, you brought your ass down here and proceeded to tell us all about how this white substance is ruining your marriage. So explain to me why when the police asked you were there any drugs or alcohol involved, you said no. Because you didn't have no problem coming down here and telling us. I don't even know where they live, if I'm being honest. I don't know where they live. Do they live in LA? Now I saw you and him walking in the rain. They live in Atlanta? Okay. Oh, I said cereal and sir. Oh, is that what it was? Right. He ain't played for the Lakers in 4 years. Like, girl, let that go. He is not from the Lakers. Let that go. I just don't understand that part. Like, you told us? Why you ain't tell the 911 operator? You told us? I just felt like if you was going to tell it all. Anyway. Kandi and Todd have allegedly ended their resolved their divorce. It sounds like Todd and Kandi said that a few weeks ago. I think she was in an interview with somebody, and she said that a lot of what's being reported in the press is not accurate. She said that her and Todd are working and they are dividing the marital assets up equitably. That's what she said. She said that, like, I believe it was last week she said that. She didn't tell the cops because they would have took her baggage. Child. And it sounds like she was telling the truth, because if their divorce was finalized, then it sounds like whatever was in the prenup is what they went by, what that was in the prenup. Because see, if he was contesting the prenup like they said he was, this thing could have dragged on for months. Or maybe he was going to, and they had a conversation and he decided not to. I don't know. But I'm glad it's over. Let everybody go their own separate way, child. Tracy said, do we have security footage of her coming from the woods, climbing the fence with a hefty bag of pop? Baby, somebody got it. If they got all that going on and they got all them weapons, they got cameras everywhere. Like she said, he probably sitting in the house somewhere watching her looking stupid. And I have to agree, yes. See, let me tell y'all something. I'm never going to tell y'all what a man won't do once, but I can tell you what a man won't do twice. And you said that every time y'all get into an argument, this is what he does. Then why are you in a position where he can lock you out? If you know that every time y'all get into an argument, his MO is to lock you out of the house that you share to the point where you have to involve the police to get you back in your own home, he wouldn't have the chance to do it to me twice. I ain't saying he wouldn't do it once, because I don't know, you don't know what somebody gonna do the first time. But I promise you and tell you he won't do it twice. I really don't understand why Amy is getting all the smoke. What you mean? I mean, I can't speak for, I don't think she's getting all the smoke. I think a lot of the smoke, Dwight Howard is getting a lot of the smoke. But she getting smoke from me. Well, first of all, she ain't really getting no smoke from me. But my thing is, and I know people do this all the time. I know women do this all the time. But let me tell you why I think there's not a lot of sympathy for her. I don't think there's a lot of sympathy for Amy because, girl, you were warned about this man. The internet told you about this man. His ex-girlfriends told you about this man. Miss Kitty told you about this man. And you was riding for your man, your man, your man, your man. Told the other people they were just jealous. They don't know him like you know him. He wouldn't do the things that the other people said he did. And now, barely a year later, you're coming down here telling us what we tried to tell you. And when I say we, I don't mean me personally, So no, I don't think a lot of people have a lot of sympathy for her because he's just showing you the person that he already showed everybody else that he was. And I think that's what it is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just think that's what it is. That's my opinion. But I can't speak for other people. I don't know why other people aren't giving her any grace. But I'm gonna tell you that's why I ain't giving her no grace. Because I just feel like I understand what you're saying. You said we could say the same for so many. Clarissa, Carisha, so forth and so on. Well, can we really put Carisha? Carisha, you were dating a 60-year-old man. I think Carisha got a lot of flack because of Diddy. Because how old is Carisha? 30-something, dating a 60-year-old man? I think that's where a lot of that flack was coming from with Carisha. Kandi was warned too, but Kandi ain't come down to the internet crying and looking for sympathy. Kandi just filed for divorce and went to Broadway. You know what I mean? I think it's also the way she might be handling it. I didn't say she married Diddy. I'm saying I think she said Clarissa. She said Carisha. I'm just saying I think when we talk about why people don't get sympathy, I think that's why a lot of people didn't give Carisha no sympathy, because it was Diddy. It was Diddy. And he's 30 years older than her. I mean, I'm just saying. I can't speak for other people. I'm just saying. Clarissa, ain't nobody giving Clarissa none, because Clarissa, not Diddy's 56, lay off my man. Oh, Lord. And Clarissa getting a lot of flack because you out here talking about a married man. I mean, that man is still married to his wife. And I just think that's where a lot of people are coming. I don't know. Look, anyway. Child, I ain't about to sit here and defend these people. I don't know. Moving right along, because, child, I don't know. Yeah, put Markel. I don't really mean put him in timeout. I'm just saying timeout for Markel. Oh, I was telling her they were not married. Oh, okay. Tracy done asked Markel 20 times if he get on this cruise. Anyway, we only have a few more stories, but it's late, but let's go on and close these doors. Let's go on and close these doors real quick. It's 233 of y'all in the chat. If you haven't done so already, if you could please hit that like button. If you want to
I said close them doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors.
If you want to make any donations to the channel, you may do so as well. By all means, you can Cash App, Super Chat, Zelle, all of that. I rhyme. Cash App, Super Chat, Zelle, all that. Okay. What's the dates, Tracy? All right. Now let's talk about this Ray J, Kim Kardashian situation. We ain't gonna spend a lot of time on it, but we all know that Ray J and Kim Kardashian are involved in this lawsuit. And I guess a deposition was done where Kim Kardashian and her mother were deposed about this lawsuit. And they have said under oath that they didn't orchestrate this sex tape. Let me read y'all what is being said. Ray J says Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner are totally lying about having no involvement with the release of the infamous sex tape, and they should be prosecuted for it. The rapper told TMZ that Kim and Kris completely lied about everything in their declarations yesterday, lying to the world as he alleges they did the worst thing you can do. Ray J claims that he sat in a room with Kim and Kris, as well as executives from the company Vivid, the distributor of the tape, to discuss a deal. Vivid has always maintained that it obtained the tape from a third party. Kim and Ray were paid $400,000 for 3 sex tapes, Ray claims. 2 were made in Cabo and 1 was made in Santa Barbara. Ray J asked, are Kim and Kay out of their effing minds? Fact of the matter is, if you lie like that under oath, you don't go to jail. Don't you get fined? Ray went on to say he now has a son and a daughter, and they don't deserve to grow up thinking their dad did something like revenge, PORN, or hurt someone on purpose. He adds that that's not the truth, and I'm not going to let that narrative, follow them through their lives. As you know, Kim and Kris filed a lawsuit against Ray J back in October, accusing him of defamation. He responded by filing a countersuit claiming they violated a settlement agreement, barring any party from talking about the tape. Well, Ray, you talked about the tape 2 years ago, sir. Well, maybe they talked about it first. Okay. By the way, Ray J is also getting support from his mom, Sonia, who took to her social media to defend her son Thursday morning. And she said the following. She has a simple question for Kris and for Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian. It says, if they didn't collude to release the tape starring her son, then who did? Now, this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say. Ray J did a video 2 years ago. And I did a video of Ray J's video. And we looked at it maybe a few months ago when he first filed his lawsuit. We went back to that video. I don't know if any of my moms can find it real quick and we could put it in the chat. But we did a video. I did a video the night that Ray J went live, this before he was on Instagram. And he showed the contract. Now, again, it could be a fake contract. I don't know. But it doesn't look like this was a premeditated live. It looked like Ray was mad about something. And he literally showed the contract with Kim Kardashian's signature, Kris's signature, and his signature on the contract. Ray, on this one, sir, I feel like the black delegation got your back. I believe him. I believe him. And if he has that contract, this should be a simple thing to resolve. That at least that much is a lie. I mean, it should be real easy. That much sounds like it's a lie. Now, let's be clear, Ray J. That don't mean we believe you on everything. But on this one, we believe you. Yeah, the chat said they believe you, Ray. The chat with you. The chat said they believe you. They believe you. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. I'm just saying. He showed the contract after they talked about it on the show. Oh, that's what did it. Okay. I couldn't remember what set him off, but I remember him going live that night and he showed the contract. Yeah, so Ray J, we believe you, boo. We believe you, boo. Markel, are you still here? Markel Logan. Markel Logan Coleman. You still here? All right, it's 230 of y'all. Well, I don't know if it's 236. Get on this ship with us, please. We are going on a cruise. The tribe, okay, this is the information you need. Take a screenshot. The tribe is going on a cruise. It's February the 11th through the 15th of 2027. That is Super Bowl and Valentine's Day weekend. So it's a multi-purpose situation. You can do a boo. You can take your boo with you, or you can watch the big game. Whatever you like to do. Whatever you like. Whatever your pleasure is. The cruise is leaving out of Miami. It's supposed to be going to Labadee, Haiti. If they change the itinerary, I will let you guys know as soon as I know if they decide to change the itinerary. The prices start at $892.86. That's for double occupancy. That is for an interior cabin. An ocean view cabin is $1,008.86. And a balcony is $1,386.00. This is the wrong flyer. Is this the one where it is the wrong one? Shoot. Hold on, y'all. Look, let me do the right flyer, honey. This is the wrong one, Lord. I need to delete it. Thank you, Tawanda. I need to delete this one. Thank you. This is the wrong one, y'all. This is the one where I got stuff spelled wrong, child. Hold on. Is this the right one? No, where's the one with it spelled right? Where's the one with it spelled right? Hold on, y'all. I got the right one in here. Either way, child, for right now, because I got to get ready to go. Oh, here it is right here. Here it is right here. Here's the new one. I got to delete the old one. Here's the new one. All right, here we go. There we go. Sorry, y'all. Thank you, Tawanda Boo. Thank you. But that is I need to fix it. But call that number, Markel. Get on this ship with us. The number is 1-800-465-3595. Hit option number 5, which will take you to group bookings. Give them the group number, which is 9923946. Okay. Now, those prices are locked until March the 16th. After the March the 16th, you can still book the cruise, but the prices may change. Now, I will say this. I just got off the phone with Royal Caribbean right before I went live, and I booked a balcony room for somebody. And right now, the balcony room, the price that I was quoted was $1,204.86. So if you want a balcony, or if y'all, anybody that already booked the balcony, that's the number. That's the price they just gave me. I know that the price had gone down, and Cajun had let us know, but I just called, and that's the price they gave me, was the $1,204.86. So yeah, that's about $90 cheaper, give or take, than what that price is. So the prices do change. Now, if the price goes down, you can get the cheaper price. But if the price goes up, that is the price that's locked in. If you book it by March the 16th, okay? With that being said, you guys, I'm about to get out of here. I will be going over to JoJo's channel. We're going to be doing the Scene ATL, the last 2 episodes. We're going to be doing a review on the last 2 episodes of the Scene ATL. I can't believe Lewis Hamilton is dating her, if that's true. Oh, child, who knows? So, Markel, take a screenshot and get your tail on this boat with us. As of today, we have 23 cabins booked. 23 cabins booked. Our goal is 50, so we almost halfway there. All right. With that being said, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. I will talk to y'all later. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but if I remember, I have to just talk to y'all about it later. But I gotta go. Talk to y'all later. Peace.